Welcome! I'm Graydon, and this has been Buster, where I buy, watch, and review budget bit movies for you. Today's movie is none other than that current classic from Disney, The Rookie. Sometimes dreams come around for a second chance. Starring Dennis Quaid. It's right there. And as always, I'll give you the good, the bad, my thoughts, and my rating on this movie. Just going to stick that up there for right now. First of all, the good. The actors, Dennis Quaid, Rachel Griffith, and Brian Cox, are believable in their roles in this movie. Jim Morris, I actually believe I'm watching Jim Morris. I watched the 20-minute documentary that's on here about Jim Morris, and when I watched that before I watched the movie. I watched the movie then, and I always felt Dennis Quaid was Jim Morris. That's very good on Dennis Quaid's acting chops. So comment down below. Dennis Quaid's is an underrated actor. I want to hear your thoughts on that. I personally believe he is. He's very underrated. He does phenomenal work. He's very underrated. Okay, another good is when he's out there with the boys' high school baseball team, which he coaches, because he's a teacher in the high school there. And they ask him to pitch for him. Okay, he pitches. He throws the fastball as fast as he can. The boys are, oh, your speed's amazing. So he goes to a tryout with the minor leagues, so just to see how fast the ball goes. They clock it in at 98 miles per hour. That's enough to warrant a pitcher going to the majors. A 98 mile per hour fastball. And this is a guy who blew out that same shoulder he pitches with when he was playing minor league ball. I'll get to that in a little bit. But first, Jim can't believe it. Everyone else is excited, but Jim can't believe it because of what I said about his shoulder. The 20 minutes, like I said, there's a 20-minute documentary in here, in this movie. There's a 20-minute documentary in here that focuses on Morris, that is included on the DVDs, that makes this story more dramatic, that's excluded from the movie. For example, from the time he was born to the time he was 12, his family relocated 11 times because his dad was in the military. That's true. Military families relocate a lot. But 14 times by the time you're 12, that's a lot. And his initial minor league career ended after 4 surgeries. 4 surgeries on his throwing shoulder. And where he lost half the muscle off his shoulder. So he thus making him pitching that 98 mile per hour fastball even more inevitable. Impossible, even. He couldn't do that. He lost half his muscle. You can't pitch with half a muscle, at least that fast. That was inevitable. That was impossible by anyone's standards. The boys on his team wanted him to fulfill his dream. So what they ended up doing is they said, you go try for a minor league team if we win districts. So the boys bring him to districts. They win districts. So now he has to live up to his end of the bargain. Tries out for the Double-A team of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. There. I almost said Devil Bay Tampa Rays. You knew what I was talking about. Let's say the Tampa Bay Brady's. Yeah, Tampa Bay Brady's. There. That's what it's going to be named now. It's going to be a lot easier. But here's the thing. They want him to do this. So he had to live up to his end of the bargain, which is always a good thing to do. If you promise somebody something, always live up to your end of the bargain. But beyond that, when he's there for the first day, he doesn't make it. He's afraid that he won't make it. But before that, he has to talk with his dad about all this. His dad didn't like the fact that he went into the minor leagues for pitching in the first place, so you could just feel between him and Brian Cox, you could feel the hatred, the animosity, the wall that was built up between them. You could just feel that in here. And like I said, that's the acting chops of not only Dennis Quaid, but also Brian Cox in this movie. Those guys are underrated actors. And you see the injury. It curtailed his dream. I can relate to that. For those of you that don't know, I used to play football. Played for 6 years, 4 in high school, 2 in college. I had a chance to play college at a D3 school, I took it. I always felt like if I got a very serious injury, I was done playing football. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My 20th birthday, I blew out my knee. On my birthday, I blew out my knee. I was done playing football after 6 years. To this day, I walk with a slight limp because of my knee. I have aching backs, aching muscles because of football. And I'm actually I am 36. I'm actually 1 year older than Jim Morris was when this story happened. Yeah. So I understand the whole injury aspect of it, playing a sport that's very injury prone. So I thought I would relate that to you guys in some way, shape, or form this way. There's one other good I love. When he calls his wife and goes, honey, I got some great news. I made it. He's like, could you tell everyone for me? He's like, no, there's one person you have to tell. And that gets me every single time. Is the little young son, Hunter, played by Angus T. Jones. Comes in and goes, your daddy's on the phone. She hands it to him. Yeah, Dad. He goes, I got something to tell you. I'm being called up to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. My daddy's a baseball player. My daddy's a baseball player. And he's so excited about it. He's so excited. And he's asking questions. So how's this? How's this? How's this? But you can tell the kid's truly excited for his dad. And I love that. You can feel the love that this family has for each other. And that is my last good of this movie. The bad, there's not really much to talk about that I personally don't like. If I had to choose a bad, I would have to say it's the runtime. This is an hour. This is 2 hours and 7 minutes. The reason I say that is it's understandable with the story they wanted to tell. I completely understand that. But movies like Major League 2, The Sandlot, Rookie of the Year, Angels in the Outfield, and Field of Dreams are all under 2 hours. You could have told a fantastic story in under 2 hours, because at times it felt like it dragged a little bit. But I understood what they were giving there. That's why I'm like, that doesn't even really affect my rating for this at all. I had to put a bad in here. That's why I did. Here's a little bit of trivia before I give you my overall thoughts and my rating for this. Here's a little trivia. The scene where Dennis Quaid walks out onto the mound for the first time at the ballpark in Arlington, Texas, was filmed during the 7th inning stretch of a real Texas Rangers game. Yes, it was. All the pitching shots were done after the game. That's why you see he has an empty arena. They were all done after the game. But him walking out was done during the 7th inning stretch. And it's usually the law in the game. And they say, take me out to the ball game that way. And a buddy of mine, when I posted the little coming soon for this video, says, I was there at that game. My dad took me to that game. I was there. I actually saw that happen. It was awesome. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And always remember, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Sometimes you might have a dream. Sometimes you may follow that dream and come short. And do something you're not really happy with, but you give it a try anyways. And sometimes dreams come back to life, just like in The Rookie. I give this movie 4.5 stars. Yes, it's that good. And as always, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification for more videos like this. I post them every Wednesday and Friday now. I just want to say thank you. We're nearing 1,500 views overall on this channel, and I'm stoked about that. Thank you very much. We just hit 194. Thank you for all the subs, guys. Remember, when we hit 200, I have that giveaway planned. So let's get cracking. Share these videos. Tell your family and friends about it. And always remember, make it a movie night. Because sometimes your dreams come back to life. And you just need to dive right in.